Hey, everybody. I'm in just a little early. Wee bit early. Trying to figure out a couple of things. Maybe. What I wanted to do. On one of my cards. I'm a little early. Early. I was just trying to see what I can. I'm gonna do. I might use this today. No. Might change stuff up a little. Hope everybody's doing okay. At least this time when I do my live, it won't be all crazy. It won't be all cray. Oh, I might use this one. This might work. I like it. That's what we're going to use. Okay. We're going to use that. Hey, Brenda. Yes, I got them, Brenda. I did get them. Thank you so very much. And I got all the cards taken over to the vet place. We didn't get to hand them out. They wouldn't let me hand them out. Because they have a new person over there, and he was like, yeah, you got to have a background check, So I was like, I gave them the cards, and they were going to pass them all out. And yeah, but I have the guy's name because I'm thinking about doing another project for Christmas, because they were talking about like a lot of the veterans over there don't get any Christmas cards and stuff. So I'm going to talk to one of my friends, one of my other YouTubers, and I'm going to see if wants to do a collaboration with me. And we might do a Christmas cards, or I don't know, gift cards. I know the fun part is handing them out, and I was really disappointed that I didn't get to hand them out. And but you know, that's how it goes. Sometimes we don't get what we always want, and so I just dropped them off, and they were going to hand them all out for me. So hopefully they did. I mean, I left them in their hands, so there's nothing I could do about it, but I tried anyway. But I am going to talk to the guy who works over there, because like I said, I kind of want to do something for Christmas. I know it's, we're already almost to the end of November. So I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if I should do it this year or if I should wait till next year, but, I don't know. I haven't decided, like, I thought about like seeing about getting gift cards and taking them over there, or they have a place where they get their haircuts. And my nephew said something about maybe we could go in there and prepay for them to have their haircuts, and that way they don't have to pay to have their haircuts. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. I was like, you know, maybe we can, I don't know. So something, I don't know what we're going to do, but, I also would love to do some more cards for Christmas and, take them over there and give it to them because, you know, some people don't, some of them don't get Christmas. That's what the guy told me, but I wanted to call over there and talk to the guy who's in charge of all of that and ask him what the best thing was to do, if we should get gift cards or if we should pay for their haircuts or, you know, I was trying to come up with some ideas. Like I said, I know it's like late in the game here because it's like going on the end of November already, which I cannot believe. I mean, like next week, you guys, it's Thanksgiving. And yeah, I'm not even I mean, I was like, next Friday is like Black Friday, right? I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, we're already like at that point. It's crazy. So yeah. I had a great trip though, and I'm sorry. I tried to do a live in the car when we were going to, well, that was on my birthday, and we were going to Utah that day. We actually ended up not going to Zion National Park. We did not go there. We ended up going to Bryce Canyon, which I really did love. Bryce Canyon. Bryce Canyon was beautiful. And yeah. So I started a little early, you guys. I came on early. I was getting some stuff ready. I thought I'm going to go ahead and come up early. And, you know, if somebody wants to talk, chat, or whatever, we could go ahead and start and chat. So I'm glad you came up, Brenda. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for those cards. I love those cards. I didn't even know that Amazon did that. I did not know Amazon had cards like that. That was freaking awesome. I love those cards. I signed all of them and I put in there. I think I even signed them. I put your name on them. That they were from you too. So, and yeah, my hand. Just say my hand was very tired after all that. But you know that's how it goes. And I got back home and my sister, you know, my sister wanted some Christmas cards and I promised to help her with her Christmas cards. So when I got back home, we made some Christmas cards with her and I'm still working on a few for her so that she can send out Christmas cards for her friends. We got most of them done. I think I only have 6 more to go or something, or 5, or I don't even know. But I figured I'd get them done this week. Yeah, I'll get them done. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I like doing them. And then I think I finished my Christmas cards. I got to go and make sure that all my Christmas cards are ready. And I'm going to probably have to make up some more because I've gotten some more. I've gotten some more subscribers that I've sent cards to that are new that have been on here. And so I have some new addresses. So I was like, I'm going to have to make up some more cards. Hey, and then you guys, look, I got, I don't know if you all go on Simon Says Stamp, but I ordered the Simon Says Stamp. I forget, I think it was the card making kit. I ordered this before I left, before I went on vacation. And I got this and it is pretty cool. You know what? I think I'm going to change my light because my light's kind of glaring. So let me just make a little change with my light. Let's see if I can. It's been a while. I mean, I'm gone for a week and I don't even know what I'm doing here. Where's my light? There it is. There's that. Let me turn off my other big light. And then we'll see how that goes. There we go. We'll see if I have that glare. There, that looks better. Okay, so with the Simon Says Stamp, the card making kit, you got this stamp thing. You got this paper pad. I also got this Simon Says. It's a autumn frame stencil set. There's 2 of them. So I've never done the stencils, you guys, that much. We might have to do this on one of my lives. We might have to do a stencil. But that's one I got. I got something else too. Hold on a second. I might have it here because I actually used it. Okay, I also got this. This is an embossing folder. It is really cool, and you'll get to see it. So this is an embossing folder that came with it also. And then I also got I got these 3 pieces of paper, which are really, really pretty. These 3 pieces of paper. And I got this too. This these make like little tags. Makes little tags. And then I also got, there was something else I got. Hold on, I thought I threw it. Oh, here it is. I also got this, an emboss and cut. So I got all that in my, so if you guys go on to Simon Says Stamp, this is their scrapbooking card kit for the month. And so this is it's a moon and pines. And then you got this little tag, and you get these 3 pieces of paper. And I'm going to put the paper back over here out of the way. And you get the embossing folder, and you get the stencil. And there's 2 stencils in there, actually. And you get this pad of paper. So this pad of paper wasn't too bad, and I used it. I did use it for our live. It's got some pretty paper. It's not too bad. It's got some pretty stuff. Pretty cool. Fall paper. I mean, you can even cut this out on the front and use that. So, yeah. So I got all that, and I got the stamp set here, which we're going to use this. We're going to use a couple stamps off this. I haven't used it, but we're going to use this on one of the cards I'm going to make today because I liked the autumn greetings. So I'm going to use that. So I'm going to put this away so that we can get started on this. Let me put this back over here. All right. Okay, so we got 3 cards, and here comes the first card. So I'm going to use this, and I think this is the one I'm using on the first one. Okay, you guys, this one's just a simple card, not very hard. Okay, we're just going to, I used my, well, this piece came out of that pack that we were just looking at, but this piece and this piece came out of my, that is from Echo Park. And as you can see, it's got the double-sided. And it's Echo Park paper. But we're just going to put this on there like that. And I'm going to put, I think, Autumn Greetings. And I'm going to put it on here. And I think I'm going to use my Wild Honey to do the edges. And I'm going to stamp Autumn Greetings on this. And then I'm going to put a little bling bling on it. And that's going to be our first card today. So, yeah. So let's see. And then we'll see on the inside, I might put like, you know, I got some pretty cool like little sentiments we could put on the inside. But, okay. So we'll get this, if I can get it. And then I think I'm going to put it like that. And have it like this. I hope you're having a good day, Brenda. And thanks for coming in my live. I know I've been gone for a week. And you got, I was hoping that I was going to make 500 before I came back from my trip, but I see him back down to 489. So I don't know. I'll get there eventually. I'm going to get there. Just going to keep trucking along. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to pop up those. I think I'm going to pop up probably this, and we're going to stamp the Autumn Greetings on it. And I'm just going to put these down. Oops, might help. If I do it right. I can't even do that right. What the heck? Well, maybe it's empty. Surely it's not empty already. Come on, what? There it is. I was like, wait a minute. Thought I just opened this one up. But I gotta lay it on here again because I kind of want the pumpkin stuff to go on there, right? And I wanted this kind of like. And I go back to work today, you guys, tonight. I usually don't work on Tuesday, but I told my boss I would work today when I came back because she asked me before I left on vacation if I would come in on Tuesday night when I got back. And I was like, yeah. I usually don't work Tuesday night, but I am this time. And then she called me this morning and said that today's her first day off since I've been gone. So, yeah. And look, my nails match the colors. I just noticed that. But, yeah, I guess it's been pretty stressful at work without me there closing because I'm the one who usually closes, and it really threw everybody off because we lost one girl at work. And since I've been gone, I guess we've lost 3 people. So it's been crazy. Okay. But that's how retail goes. When, you work at a place like that, people quit. Moved back to Central Texas a couple months ago. Oh my gosh, I bet that is. I wouldn't want to live in Chicago. Oh my gosh. Definitely Texas. What part of Texas, Brenda? Because I know, I like Austin. Austin's really nice. And I know a bunch of my friends live down in Texas. And I think they live in, I was trying to think of the name of the town they live in. I never can remember. I have a lot of friends that live in Texas because of the military bases are there, and so they can work on them. And still, and they plus their benefits. You can go to the base right there. But Texas is a nice place. I thought about moving there at one point in time, but I didn't. I'm here in Missouri. I mean, Missouri's weather's not all that bad. I mean, sometimes we have, a bad a winter, I should say. But otherwise, I would not want to live in Chicago, though. Ugh. Chicago's not my favorite. I mean, but you know what? I've never been to Chicago, so I shouldn't even say that. I always wanted to go to Chicago just to see it. I think I'm just going to stamp it on there. I'm trying to think if I want to stamp it on with like a green or something other than like black. I could even do this one, Rustic Wilderness. I think that would be too, let me see over here really quick. Let me see what I got. I got a lot of different stuff, but I was trying to think of something to go. I got tattered rose, but I don't think I want that. Antique linen. Fine needles. Salvage patina. Festive berries. No, we need something. I've got carved pumpkin. Ooh. What about carved pumpkin? That kind of sounds interesting. I'm going to try carved pumpkin. Oh, man, you guys, I'll tell you what, going to Arizona, it makes me want to live there. I love the views in Arizona. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And being able to get up every day and seeing those mountains, or not mountains, I see canyons and all that. So I'm gonna stamp it on this really quick first and see if this is what I want. Seguin near San Antonio. Oh, New Braunfels. Yeah, okay, so New Braunfels, that's where my daughter's grandmother lived, and she used to live there, and that is where my friends live, right there near New Braunfels. Also, we're at Oktoberfest around here right now. Guess lots of German heritage. Yeah. Yeah, because that's actually San Antonio is where Tori's grandparents lived. They lived in San Antonio. And they lived in New Braunfels. Oh, I think I'm gonna like that. I think that's gonna be cool on there. Oh yeah, I think that'll work. I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna use that one. I like that. Autumn greetings. All right. Let me get my. I always use this little. I don't know if anybody ever does use this, but this is like a little mat. It's like, I want to say spongy, but it's supposed to help when you stamp, to get your stamp image right. Okay, here we go. We're going to put it in the middle of this. 1, 2, 3. Wouldn't you know, it's going to stick. Ah, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. You know what? I think I'm going to turn it over and just do it again. Because you never know. I'm just going to do it again. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to press. That's why I always use my stamper. Because, well, I mean, you can even do this. And then pull it off, I guess. Did I mess it up? Ah, that looks better. Better than the other one. You won a fall card from last year for beautiful. Oh, too beautiful to send out. Oh, that's cool. I mean, you know, thanks a bit. I like doing cards and trying to be creative to come up with different ideas. I mean, I go on Pinterest and I do look at stuff on Pinterest to give me ideas. And then like when I get these new cards, I just liked this. I wanted that kind of. I didn't when I ordered the thing from Simon Says Stamp. I kind of liked the I like the stamping thing. I loved the some of the sentiments on this because I liked the, and I thought, oh, you know, I'm not a big leaves and stuff person. I don't know. I don't do enough with leaves and things, but I'm trying to venture out. But okay, so now what I was thinking about doing, actually, I was going to use my wild honey and I was going to try to, like, make this kind of like, so it's not so white. So I'm going to do this. And, yeah, let's see. Just so it helps it. Actually, when I was on vacation, I was like, man, I wish I would have brought some of my card making stuff because I was like, I could see myself sitting here doing cards. But I was like, I would have had to bring way too much stuff. My kids wouldn't have liked me. But yeah. But I was thinking to myself, shoot, I would have loved to have done cards while I was on vacation. But I'm also going to do I'm going to do the videos of me doing my pictures because I'm going to start doing my scrapbooking again. So, okay, well, that looks better because it's not so white. I like it. And actually, this carved pumpkin didn't do too bad. I like the carved pumpkin. Very good. Very good, Ed. I was thinking. Hey, Flannel Hill Farms. Oh, man, the vacation was awesome. We did go to Winslow, Arizona. We ate there. We ate at the Relic in Winslow, Arizona. Woohoo! Guys, I had a great trip, man. It was beautiful. Um, Everything we went and saw was so amazing. Arizona is so pretty. And we were in Page, Arizona. There was so much to do right there in Page. That's where the Horseshoe Bend was, and it was also where the Antelope Canyon was. They were like right there in that town. I mean, like it was amazing. And Antelope Canyon, the lower level, do the lower level of Antelope Canyon if you ever go to Arizona, because it is freaking beautiful. I mean, geez, it's so amazing. I loved, I loved Arizona and Utah. Um, when we went to Utah, I ended up not going to Zion because there was a lot of things closed because of the snow. It was actually snowing the day we went to Utah. Um, so we went to Bryce Canyon instead. And yeah, I liked Bryce Canyon. I loved it. It was very strenuous. We went hiking, and let me tell you, woo! Hey, Deanna. Yeah, the desert nights are kind of cold. They were kind of cold because we had an outdoor like couch thing. We'd try to sit out there, and it was really cold. And I said, you know what would really be cool on this outside couch thing is if they would have had a little fire pit. But I understand they didn't want to have a fire pit. It's a VRBO. They don't want to. They don't want to have a fire at their VRBO. So I think I'm gonna put maybe a couple of these on there. Thinking of doing it. But Bryce Canyon, oh my gosh, it was awesome. I loved Bryce Canyon. I mean, the very first day we got there, we went to Marble Canyon and we went to Lee's. And at Lee's, there was a guy, this man and his wife, and they were getting ready to go floating. And he actually told us to go to Bryce Canyon. He said, "Go to Bryce Canyon if you come here," because he said it's so amazing. And he was right. It is amazing. I don't think I've posted any pictures of Bryce Canyon yet on my YouTube. I'm kind of behind on my videos. I haven't. I've been slacking since I've been home. All my animals missed me. My chickens, my doggy, my kitty cats. They were all missing me. So I have and I have actually been busy since I've been home because like I said, I was helping my sister make her Christmas cards. So I think that's all I'm going to put on there, maybe. Or maybe, wait a minute. I think I want to do one more like right here. And I think I'm going to do like a little bigger one maybe and put it right here. But you know what? I was disappointed. Okay, so Winslow, Arizona is nice, but you guys, that town, when we were driving through it, some of the homes there are very run down, and I was like, wow, I'm not sure. I was like thinking, I don't know if I'd want to live there. I think the only thing that keeps that town going is probably people coming in to see the whole for the song, because they have that corner. Everybody comes there for that. But that place we ate at, Relics, oh my gosh, their food was really good, and they were really busy. But it was great. I loved it. It was awesome. Okay, so I think that is all I'm gonna do on that. And there's that card. Okay. So on the inside of this, I'll probably later on put some sort of greeting, but there's that one. And I used this this is one of the ones I got from that lady who she passed away, and they were selling all of her stuff, and I went over there and got some of it. I didn't pay a arm and a leg for it, so it was worth it. But yeah, I definitely recommend if anybody's never been to Arizona in that area to go, because it was beautiful. We had a great time. Okay, so let's put this over here. That one's done for now. Okay, my second card, we got a little stuff we got to do. But on my second card, okay, you guys know how I always buy those magazines with the stamps. So I bought one at the beginning of the month in November. I bought the book. I've been going to Barnes and Noble and getting them. Well, I look at them to see if they have one that I want. So I went to Barnes and Noble and got another magazine with a, and this is the set they had in there this time. Can you guys see this? It's pretty cool. So my sister, when I was helping her, let's see if I can move it over this way. My sister and I made her a bunch of Christmas cards out of this. We used the little dome and made some Christmas cards. So on this one, we're going to make I'm going to do a little Christmas card. I know it's not a little early, but I thought we're going to do a Christmas card. So on this one, what I did was I cut out, this is my card actually here. I cut out part of it, and I just cut out a window, and I'm going to actually stamp on this one. We're going to stamp this little guy. It is like a little love bug with a tree on it. And I'm going to stamp. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do with the other part of it. But I'm going to put this here on that part. Let me smooth that up a little bit. And I don't know. I might be able to do it on my stamper. But I did definitely enjoy my vacation, you guys. I now got to go back to work. It's like, oh no, no work, no work. My kids are always like, well, Mom, you don't have to work. You could be retired. I'm like, yeah, I know. I can be. But those guys would be disappointed if I didn't go back to work. They were all having a horrible time, I guess. Hey, which reminds me, Flannel Hill Farms, I'm going to be getting in touch with you for a collab probably, if you're still on here. For Christmas, maybe, if we have time to do it. But I talked about it a little at the beginning of the video, so... Oh, I feel like there's something stuck on there. Okay, now this one I'm just going to stamp it with black ink. I'm going to use my Hero Arts. But, yeah. You were in Arizona in the 80s, Deanna? Oh, man. I kind of wouldn't mind living there, but it is kind of expensive, I guess. I mean, we thought the gas was going to be really high. The only place that really the gas was high was when we went into the canyon, and we had to get gas before we went into Bryce. There was a gas station, and the gas was like, and that was in Utah. I think the gas was like $4 and something, $4.99 or something like that. And otherwise, the gas was pretty much like Kind of like it is here. 3 something. I mean, I love that. That's so pretty. I like the, it's very, all right. The little cursive. But the gas, yeah, I didn't think the gas was that bad when we were there. I mean, there was a few places when we went through that the gas was a little high, but overall, it wasn't too bad. So that's how that is going to be. Now, you know what? I don't know why I'm putting this up because I'm definitely going to need it for my next one. But I was going to see if I might use my other stamper. I can't remember if this is going to be... Oh, yeah, it's not long enough. So I can't use that one. So it'll have to be this one. All right. So we're going to put this in here. All right. So we're going to actually do some embossing. We are going to emboss on this. And the only thing bad about, see, with my sister, we've used these stamps over and over again, and they definitely have a hard time sticking to my thing. I was just like, So that's how you can tell, like, they're cheap, I should say. They're cheap. They're not made very well like some of the other stamps that you get. Because they're, I don't know, they don't want to stick. They don't want to stick to the thingy. All right, so okay, on this one, so what I'm going to do is I am going to use the Christmas tree. I'm going to put it there. I think it's the Christmas tree. I'm going to use these little houses. You know what? I could use my little... No, I was going to use the church. I'm using the church. And the church. So I think what I'm going to do here is, okay, we're going to stamp the tree first. If I recall how I did this, because I did all my sisters. So I'm going to stamp the tree first, but wait, I got to get out my white. I want to make sure it's my white embossing. No, that's clear. I don't want the clear because that won't work. I need my white embossing powder. But I don't know, man. Arizona's definitely nice. I think this is it. There it is, my white embossing. My Versamark. And then I have my embossing tool thing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these over here. Well, okay, I know what I got to do first. First and foremost, I've got to put my powder down so nothing else sticks on this. And then I'm going to put this all the way to the corner. And we're going to put this here. It's actually a pretty nice day here today. And the day we went to Bryce Canyon, you guys, it was so cold and windy, we had to go buy jackets. We had to buy jackets at the visitor center because it was so cold. You know, none of us had we brought like, I don't know, we brought jackets, but not like jackets for wintertime. And hold on a second. I got to get one more thing. We didn't bring jackets for wintertime, and yeah, it was super cold. The wind was blowing, and I was like, oh my gosh. But I'll tell you what, the jackets we got, I was telling the kids, I go, we live, here's in Springfield is where Bass Pro is. Okay. So the jackets we got, they're like the ones they sell at Bass Pro. And the ones at Bass Pro were like $60. I guarantee they're $60. The ones that we got, we only paid $39 for. And they were super nice. And I even ended up buying me like a stocking cap and everything because it was so cold. And gloves. I bought me gloves too. So I'm going to stamp the tree on here. And oh, I think I actually stamped everything first before I did this, but that's okay. We'll be fine. So we're stamping the tree on there. And that's going to be that. I'm going to take the tree off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp on, which I got to bring this up a little because I'm only going to use part of this. I'm going to stamp on this. So I'm going to first mark it. Oh, wait. I think I just did the wrong side, I think. Oh, well, we're going to do the whole thing because I'm just going to be out there right now. Just going to put that down so I don't get it all over my... And then we're going to put that on there. I might do it one more time. It's the top one. Okay. Yeah, these are cute stamps. I really thought these are cute stamps. And this here design I'm doing, it's kind of, they did this design in the magazine too. It's really cool. But they used a red. So what I did, I made my sister a card and we used red on her card. And I told her, I said, oh, I want to do it in blue. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a video for my channel, and we're going to do it in blue. So I'm going to bring this down, and we're going to put this here, and I'm probably going to have to take this off because in the magazine, they sell the stamps and stuff, and they have some pretty stamps sometimes. Some of them I don't know. Some of them I look at and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want that. Not this time, because each month they come out with a new magazine, and you can get, and the price you pay for the magazine, I mean, for all the stamps that you get, shoot, you can't go wrong. And I forgot, I got something else with this besides the stamps, but I don't remember now what it was, you guys. Because I got it before I went on vacation, like I don't know. And I didn't look at it till I got back home, and I was helping my sister do her cards, and she was like, oh, she goes, I like this. And so I said, okay, we can do that. And so that's what we did. And it turned out really well. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do that on my live because I really like that. Okay, so there's that. And then, whoops. And then we're going to do this one back here. I take that off and put that on there. And we haven't even gotten to the card that you're going to get to win today. Wait till you see that one. Okay. Here's that. I'm going to do it one more time just to make sure, you guys, before I put my embossing powder on it. Hey, what part of Arizona did you live in, Deanna? Because I know the parts we were in. It was beautiful. Man, it was beautiful. Okay. So here I guess I'm going to bring it over here so you guys can see me do this. I don't know if I was over there enough so you could see everything. Because Arizona is like, whoa, it's so pretty. But yeah, I understand it's probably, I know my son-in-law was checking out the real estate and he was like, oh yeah, this is expensive to, I think across the street from where we were at, there was some property and it was like $500,000. But the property wasn't all that. I mean, I was just like, whoa. I was thinking to myself. So it is kind of expensive. I'm just going to make sure I got enough embossing on there. I think I do. So, okay. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to dump this back in here really quick. You can't see it, but it actually is in there. See, I save all that. This stuff goes a long ways, man. This embossing goes a long ways. All right. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to turn on my embossing tool. So don't, it's going to be kind of loud, but here we go. There it goes. See it? Woo! Look at the magic. The magic of embossing. So crazy. You can see it go right in front of your eyes. So amazing how that works. Just got my steeple. Bam. All right. Look at that. Oh, you just visited there in the 80s? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so now let's move this out of the way. It sure is pretty. That's for darn sure. I'm glad I could. I mean, you know what? We went hiking and stuff. I was telling the kids, I go, good thing I'm capable of that because there's a lot of places down there. If you're not in shape, the people didn't go down because they couldn't walk down all that far to see, like when we went to Bryce Canyon and stuff. You go way down there and crossed, and I mean, and you got to come back up. And coming back up, it was a nightmare because there's not like a real trail. It's just like sandstone and stuff, and yeah, and plus also the altitude is different. So yeah, I did pretty good. Actually, honestly, I did better there than I did when we went to Colorado, because in Colorado, the altitude was higher there too, but I had a little bit of hard time breathing there. I did not hear, because everybody kept asking me how I was doing. I was like, yeah, actually, I'm doing pretty good. And then we also went to Walnut Canyon, which is there is in Walnut Canyon. On our way home, we stopped there, and they have, you can see the where the Indians lived up in the rocks. So that was really cool. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm putting this like that. I want to turn it though. I want to see, make sure I get, so it's going to be like that inside of there. But I think I'm going to cut off a little bit on the top. Just a little bit. Because then that way I know that it's not going to. I did this card a little different than what they did because I actually cut this part out of my card. They cut, when I did my sister's cards, we actually cut the window out of one of these and just placed it on the card, but I thought it would be kind of cool to just cut it out of the card itself and put it down. So I'm going to put it down like this, and we're going to glue it on. Oh yeah, I cut it just right. Okay. So we're going to glue it on there. Let me just, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of this paper over the top of that so you can't see the blue on the inside of the card. But the Walnut Canyon thing was really cool, and you had to go down 2,000 and something steps. But at least it had steps, and it was really nice. It had a nice trail, steps and stuff, and I was like, oh Lord, not steps again, not going up and down. And then I was like, when I saw the steps and things, I was like, oh, at least it's not like Bryce Canyon where you just like, yeah, you're going down the sandstone and through the rocks. And I mean, a lot of places we went, you didn't even have, there wasn't really a trail to follow. You kind of, it just said it was back here and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, okay, where do we go? And my daughter had this thing on her phone where it would GPS us so that we wouldn't get lost. Because you can't get lost when you go down there. If you go the wrong way or something, you can get lost. Okay, see, so that's that, which I might have to lay something on that to keep it like that. But there is that. And then what I was thinking about doing, actually, I should have done it before I put it on there, but maybe not. I was thinking about using my, okay, so I have my clear close to my heart thing, and I thought I would, because I don't think I have anything to like make little dots. So I thought about like taking this. Well, maybe. Let me see if I can get it to come out. Oh yeah, it's coming out. Taking this and making little dots. Kind of. And they're sparkly. Like it'd be like sparkle little, I don't know, snowflakes coming down or something. I don't know if you can really see it, but they are there. I can see them. At least this, I kind of have control a little bit. And if I wanted to, I could actually take some glitter and put on there too. Hey, Bud Files, how are you? Thanks for coming in. So there it is. There's this, and see, if I hold it right, you can see the little dots of Christmas. It looks like snowflakes coming down. So there's that one. Oh, which I got to put this on the inside. Okay, I forgot about that. Oh no, I'll have to wait till that dries now. So I'm going to put this on the inside of the back of this card. It will go like in here on the back of it so that you can't see the blue. But I gotta wait until those little dots dry before I do that, because then if I turn it upside down, it's gonna mess with that. Okay, so there's that card, you guys. Woo-hoo. I got that done. But yeah, this has got a lot of really cool things. And like this here, you can take this out and put in the tree, or you could put the church in there, or I mean, you could put the snowman inside the globe. Now, this one, though, you can't take out of it. I mean, you could probably cut it out, but that would be really hard. And then right here, you can, it's got little tiny, it says Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. And when I did my sister's cards, we stamped Merry Christmas. I stamped Merry Christmas right here on this. So that was kind of cool. But, and then here's another tree. I forgot about this tree here. This one's got Christmas. This one's already decorated, but I really like this tree. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff you could do with this. So it is a really neat stamp thing. And I like, okay, so when you buy the magazine's like 20 bucks. So you get this for 20 bucks. And it came with something else, but I don't remember what it was now. And I don't think I don't know where I put it. Well, I mean, you get the book goes with it, but all right. So let's go on to our another card. Okay, so this one, the next card I'm doing, hi, Homestead. How are you guys? The next card is the one I'm giving away. So hopefully you guys will like it. It's not a Christmas card. I'm going to tell you that. It's not Christmas. It's a fall card. And there's all the pieces to it, which I put them all together last night because it's a lot of detail. This one has a lot of detail. Okay, so when I went to my scrapbooking retreat, one of my friends gave everybody at our pod a spellbinders. She gave us the spellbinders die. So I used this one for the middle. The blue, I used the outer one. I used the pumpkin. These are the little dots I put on there. This is the little chestnut thing. And then, you know, you got to cut the little top off and then the leaves. Okay. So it was a lot of detail work on this one, but it's all good. And you know what? So the background, you guys, I was going to tell you. So this background, the embossing folder, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to bring it up a little bit. This is the one that came with the Simon Says stamp that I got with the card making kit. I thought it would be really cool to use with this design. I thought, oh, because it's got like leaves and flowers, and well, not flowers, but it's got leaves in it, which actually kind of goes with these leaves. So I thought, oh, that would be really cool. So, yeah. And then, of course, the pumpkins. Those are so cute. And I put all those together. And I did all that last night, put it together. So, okay. So I was going to stamp something on the inside. Or was I going to put something on the outside? Wait a minute. I think I was going to stamp. What could I stamp on this one? I mean, I can even do the autumn greetings again on this, or I could like use I can't believe I don't know what I was going to use for that. I want to see if they had no, they didn't have nothing. Okay, so I really like the autumn greetings. We might just do that again, autumn greetings, and then or I could even just put hello. But yeah. So anyway, let's just go ahead and put it together. So, because it's got a lot of pieces. And go from there. So I cut out the brown and I'm going to just tape run it and put it on there. And this is a A2 card, so I'm just using an A2 card. Now, the other card that I did for that last one, it was an A7 card. It's a little bigger. It was a little bigger. I made it a little bigger because of the scene that I did. So I used an A7 card on it. And then we're going to put this down. I really do like this embossing folder, though. This is a really cute embossing folder from a Simon Says stamp that came with that card making kit. I really like it. And I think you guys, that card making kit, I think I got it for like $39 is what I paid for it. right before, like I said, right before I went on vacation, I ordered it because I thought it was really cute. And I'm pretty sure it was like $39 is what I paid for it. And I was thinking for everything that I got in it, like with this embossing thing and all those stamps. And then, I got 3 pieces of paper. Hey, Suzanne. I thought it was a pretty good, not too bad of a deal. And then we're going to put this here. And the paper that I used for this one, actually, this paper, my sister and I yesterday went to Joann's and they had paper on sale. And I needed some more like solid colored paper. And I bought, where did I put that? Because I know that it wouldn't fit in my, oh, I know, here it is. I got this one, which is actually, I think this is the one I use. Yes, it is. I use this paper pad, you guys. I got this at Joann's. It's a double-sided cardstock by DCWV. And I just needed some more colors because I was short some colors, and I used the blue. And actually the blue, when you flipped it over, it was a different color. So this blue one here, that is the one side of it. This is the one side of this card, and this is the back side of it. Isn't that cool? So yeah, I thought that was really cool because then I thought, oh, this will go good with my design for my pumpkin. And yeah. So now I just have to kind of place these. I guess I should have waited to put that down. It'll work. It'll work. Because I didn't put it down. I know I can, like, put that under there. There we go. I kind of wanted it, like, maybe like that. And then put these, like, kind of like this. And then I thought maybe one of them down here like that. See, because then I could put this like over that. And then just stick that one up there like that. That one here. Now I just kind of, I was just going to try to just place them like so. And then put the little corn nuts on them. Or the, what, corn nuts. Oh my gosh. I could do this up here. And this one down here. So what I had to do was when I cut this out is I had to cut out like this one 3 times. Then I had to cut out, they had these, so I cut those out 3 times. And the red, the chestnuts. Yeah, and then I just, yeah. But I think that looks pretty good like that. I think the layout like that looks pretty decent. And then trying to see if that's how I want it. Put a little pumpkin there. Little pumpkin there. But I think I just... I really like the way... This is even a separate part, too, that I cut out on the pumpkins. The little, I think I'm going to do it like that, maybe. And then if I do the... You know, I don't even know if I do... I don't know. Maybe I won't do a sentiment on the top. Maybe I'll leave the sentiment off the top and we'll just put like a sentiment inside. Like I could do the, we could do like just because or thankful for you. Or I know we could put incredibly grateful on the inside. That would even be better. Incredibly grateful. That would be even better to put on the inside. And then I just won't put anything on the outside because it looks just fine like that, I think. All right, so now let me see if I can get this down. Let's see what is going to be my trick for this. I guess I'm just going to use my glue. But it's a really cute... I didn't think I would use this, but it actually is a cute... and I didn't cut out the leaves. These leaves, because they have these pretty leaves too, but I didn't cut any of those out. But I like that this kind of goes with the background of the embossing folder that I got from Simon Says Stamp, which was really cool. And this is the giveaway card. This is the one I'm giving away. So everybody who comes to the live or anybody who comes after the live and comments on the card has a chance to win it. Now let's see if I can get this in here, because I put that down without thinking. Which, you know what, in all reality, I think I am going to cut off the stem, because I really don't need that long of a stem, because it's not going to show. So there, that works. Put that there. And put these. Yeah, I try to keep you guys all in update on my trip and show you my videos. Like I said, I still have lots more when we went that I haven't posted yet. I have a few more. So yeah, I think I'm going to cut this off too, because I don't need that long stem. Just stick it in there. And you know what, the colors that I used on this, I actually just had like little, I used my scraps, because I used the blue that I had scrapped over from that. And then the brown, I just had some scraps from another card or something that I did. I just went through my card scraps and I was like, okay, I need brown. I need some, let's see if I can pull this up. I need this color. I was like, okay. So I actually just used all my scraps to cut the things out of. So that worked out really nice. Because I was like, I know I got these colors. And on this, actually, this was my, I think I got this out of that Simon Says Stamp. But I think I cut those. I did cut those out of the Simon Says Stamp, because I thought those were really cute pumpkins. I believe that's what I cut that out of. I'll have to look. Because I was like, okay, I need some sort of orangey, pumpkin color. And I was like, but I want something that's not like really, I don't know. So that was what I chose. And it matches the background, the blue, really good. It went with it very well. So I was like pleased with the colors. Yeah, sometimes you're like trying to figure out the colors and it doesn't quite go with what you want. Okay, there's that. I love these little acorns. It's just two pieces I put together. Debating if I want to put him, I think I might put him right there, maybe. Let me finish putting these little leaf things down. I'm going to cut off that leaf. I don't know if I'm ready to go back to work, you guys. Ugh. I know they're all ready for me to come back to work, but I don't know if I'm ready. I'm not sure. I've been off for so long. It's been great. It's been a great vacation with my family, and I got to celebrate my 60th birthday in Arizona, so that was cool. So we got to, do the things. We went to the Belly of the Dragon because I looked it up and I was like, oh, I want to go to the Belly of the Dragon. And so that was in Kanab. I can't get my. That was in Kanab, which was really cool. The Belly of the Dragon, and actually, the Belly of the Dragon was man-made. It's not even. It's not natural. It was man-made. They made really. They've made a bunch of movies there, I guess. And I was like, I wonder if they did any of the Game of Thrones, but I don't think they did. I think actually in that area, the whole area we were in, they made a bunch of movies in that area. And there was this one place we went to. The guy's family owns the cave, and that's where the guy just told me, because I asked him. I said, "Who was the last famous person that you saw here?" And he said, Kevin Costner was there, and he stayed on his property, and he had pictures of him on his phone fishing. And he said that Kevin Costner was making a movie called Horizon or something, and that Owen Wilson was the other one. Owen Wilson, Kevin Costner. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. Because his family owns a cave right out of Kanab. And I guess back in the day, John Wayne and they did a bunch of veteran. They did a bunch of westerns in that area. Um, and they were saying how there wasn't any place for them to drink and let go and have fun. So his mom and dad had, or maybe it was his grandparents probably, purchased a cave, and they put a dance hall in there with a bar. But when they made it into a museum now, it's not like that. But um so they did that because all the stars that came there said there wasn't any place to let loose and dance and have fun. So yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool. But I was like, okay, dude, who was the last famous person here? And then he told me Kevin Costner was showing me the pictures on his phone. I was like, oh, that's cool. Where he was fishing on his property and stuff. So I was like, well, that's really neat. Hopefully that stays down. A little more glue on it. So yeah, that was kind of cool. Because that was the day we were actually going to go to Zion, but then we didn't get up early enough, and it's like it was a 2-hour drive from where we were at. And they said if you didn't get there early enough, you'd have to drive. Well, you'd have to park in Springdale and get a shuttle and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, we better wait. Then the next day when we did get up early, then it was snowing on the way there, and I was like, let's just go to Bryce. Let's just go to Bryce Canyon and not do Zion. So we didn't go to Zion National Park. We went to Bryce Canyon instead, which I wasn't disappointed. What did I get for my birthday? Well, the kids, when I got up, they had balloons and stuff all over the house. It said 60th birthday party, and they got me a cake, and oh, my daughter got me a shirt that said vintage 63, which is the year that I was born. And my other daughter got me a Sasquatch. I'm a big Sasquatch fan, you guys. So my other daughter, before I left, gave me my birthday present, and it was a Sasquatch um, plaque. It's like the American flag with the Sasquatch on it. It's really cool. I already have it hanging up. But yeah, so there is that, you guys. And then I think I'm gonna stamp inside incredibly grateful on the inside. I think that's what we're gonna put in there. Incredibly grateful. So yeah, I had a good birthday. It was awesome. I had a lot of fun because I got to spend it in Arizona and with my kids, and I had a good time. Had a good time. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself, and that's all that matters. Is like as long as you're having Okay, so I'm going to turn it this way because the card's going to go that way. So we're going to flip it around. And I mean, the kids were like, Mom, where do you want to go on your birthday? And that's when I was like, well, I want to see the belly of the dragon. And we got down there, and we had to drop down. You had to kind of climb into that. And then you go through it. And it's like we walked for like, I don't know, like half a mile maybe. And it was just, it went to nowhere. It was just like a dead end. But it was a canyon. It was like a dead end canyon. And then we went to, we did stuff there in Kanab. We went to another, I was trying to remember where we went all that day on my birthday. We hiked there in Kanab and did some stuff. And Kanab's a good little town. We actually ate at this place called Brown Box. I think it was called Brown Box. And the lady there was really super nice. And they have a really cool story of how they started their little ice cream shop. It's ice cream and sandwiches. And it was a really cool story. They have it on the wall. I didn't actually record it. I almost did, but I didn't. The lady's name was Bobby. And she told us about this other place to go to that had all these old cars that her grandkids always like to go see. So we made a trek and went there, and that was an adventure because we tried to find it because it doesn't exactly have the right directions for it. But we found it. But I ended up not climbing all the way down there because it was kind of dangerous. And I said, well, I'm staying up here, you guys. I'll watch you, and you can take pictures and send them to me because I'm not climbing down there. I know what what I can and can't do. And I was thinking to myself, oh, I'm taking a chance. It looked too dangerous, and I didn't want to fall and hurt myself. And when we got there, we had to hike back and try to find the place, and it was getting dark. And I was like, oh, that's all we need to get lost out here in the dark because you can't see nothing. I'm having troubles here. I'm trying to figure out. I think I might be okay, though. I think it might be good. I'm just going to kind of hold this down. But it was a really cool, because we went down there, and I'm like, how in the heck did they get those cars down there in the canyon? Because it's right off the highway. And it looks like maybe like a vehicle, like a truck, a semi truck must have crashed, like had a wreck and lost all his these old cars. I don't even know. It was really weird. And I don't think I've posted that picture yet of those. And I think I might have done part of a video, but I don't know if I did a video on that. But the pictures the kids sent me, so I would have to put those on there because I didn't go down and take the pictures because like I said, I didn't want to climb down there. And there's a picture of my daughter. She took a picture of me sitting up on the rock where they climbed down to look at the cars. But they were saying that, oh, that's pretty cool. They were saying that a lot of kids go down there and like hang out. But you know, what's crazy is like you never saw any trash. We didn't see any trash anywhere. It was very clean. Everything was really clean. There was not trash. Even back there where we went and it was off the road, the highway and stuff, there wasn't any trash, which is amazing because, you know, sometimes you go places, there's like trash everywhere. But there wasn't any here, so all right, you guys, I'm almost done. There. That looks pretty good. I'm just going to do it one more time. Really hard. See if we got it better that time. Yeah, it's not too bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're going to leave it at that. Incredibly grateful. We're incredibly grateful just to be able to wake up for another day. You know, both my parents passed away before they ever got to my age. So my sister and I, we've outlived our parents because my mom passed away when she was 50. And my dad was only 33 when he passed away. But, so, and then my brother passed away, 2 years ago on Memorial Day. And he was 54, I believe. I believe my brother was 54. So my sister and I have outlived all of our family members so far. So there we are, you guys. There's the card. That's the one I'm going to give away. Didn't turn out too bad. And incredibly grateful. And here is my other cards that I made today. This one and this one. Let's see if I can get them all in here so you guys can see them. Yep, they're not too bad. They didn't turn out too bad. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see the little dots I put on that, but there's little dots for the snow. Turned out really good. So now I can put this paper down because I was going to put a piece of paper down on this inside of it so it covers up. But see what I was talking about? There's the blue, and then there's a light blue. Has like a double sided color on those papers I got yesterday from Joann's. So I thought that was kind of cool. All right. You lost your sister in 2010? Oh, I'm sorry. There's that. It's hard when you lose your family members. I mean, I know everybody goes through it. Eventually, somebody's going to lose someone. And, we lost our parent. I lost my dad when he was only 33. So, but his was a freak accident. So, but there we go. That's our cards. Thank you, Deanna. Thanks everybody for watching. And so this is the giveaway card. So everyone who watched today and commented, anybody who watches the video after it's posted has a chance to win this card. So tomorrow I'll announce who won the card. And yeah. And you guys, I can't believe Thanksgiving is almost here. Can you believe that? I cannot believe it. It's almost here. And Deanna, your birthday's coming up on the 20th, right? So that's next week. Yeah. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off here because I know everybody's got a busy life and we all got lives to watch for other people and other things to do. And I got more cards to make for my sister for her Christmas, which I wanted to get done before the 1st of December so she could send her cards out. And yeah, but there it is. I really like the way this one turned out. This is really cute. The little houses. That looks cute. The little car. It's kind of neat. But okay, so I'm going to let you go. Thanks for coming in. I really do appreciate all of you. And remember, family forever, stay positive, enjoy life. Hey, and keep on crafting. And you guys have a beautiful day because the weather here is amazing for this time of year. Thank you, Brenda. Thanks for coming in. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm not sure I understand.